Any luck?
Nothing yet.
Elletra, might I ask why you're wearing a secondary holster?
Because I carry a sword off with me.
Oh, is it good for a sword off?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
At least I usually do. I think I must have put it back in the bank when I picked up some of this stuff for the, fruit maid.
You know, he seems to offer a bit more money than he used to.
That's a good thing for us, then.
Who's that over there?
Has to be calm.
Oh, he looks rather different.
I think you best take your leave.
Yes, quite
Yes,
all right.
Calm.
How you doing?
Oh, hello there. Well,
Hey, Charlotte.
I think I'll take my leave. Lovely to see you, Letra, and you too come.
You too.
This must be Cecilia. Vinny told
That's
me
right.
about you.
Hi,
Hey, pleasure to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Good to see
I'll
you
give you
again.
guys a minute.
Thank you, Cecilia. How have things been?
Strange.
Vinny told me the same.
Doesn't it all feel like it used to?
He said he felt like a stranger. Every time he goes to the QVC, it's like there's 12 other people that he doesn't recognize.
Yeah, that's true. And they're all closer to Vito than even us who have been there forever.
What happened?
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, listen to this. 1 second, I'm sorry.
Take your time.
Sorry. Anyway, is I'm gonna give you an example. I brought this up to Vito, but he didn't understand it. He kind of just blew it off like it was nothing. I mean, you know how long it took us to get to where we were.
Yeah.
You know, we worked for months on end to become something, to become people here, to be recognized by not only DeLuca, but everyone else around us. And then we have this guy or these guys that nobody knows who they are. They're just nameless people who have risen to the ranks in the matter of months. When it took us nearly half a fucking year to get to where we were. Hamer is one of the guy's names, Caleb Hamer. The guy has been with Vito since September, I think.
No, I left at the end of September. I would have recognized the name if I was wrong.
Maybe even later than that, then the guy's already a cop of regime.
How the fuck?
I remember when Vito said that they had been trying to make him, and they missed many opportunities to do so. Finally, they must have gotten it. And then a week later, this guy's a capo regime.
Oh, fuck. A week after being made, it becomes capo.
Exactly.
No wonder Vinny felt so unappreciated, alienated.
The guy's been here since I was here last, and he's just a soldado. I mean, I don't know. There's another guy named Alberto. And Alberto has a bunch of people that he's brought over from wherever he's come from. And these guys are all, they're barely here. We met a guy the other night named Rocco. I've never fucking met this guy in my life. And I mean, naturally, I've only just returned, but I mean, I've been here for about a month, and that was the first time I had seen him.
The first time you see him is when he gets made.
Exactly. And I don't know.
And it's not how we used to do things.
Not at all.
And what other stuff has been happening. I heard a bunch of the old people, and they've all left. The people that we started this family with.
They're all gone except for, well, really, they're all gone except for Vito and Serena.
And there's still Joe. Joe was around.
He was around when I was here. Yeah.
Joe, I ran to him a couple days ago. And he recognized me right off of the bat. Because I wasn't wearing this, but I was wearing some other disguise. And I asked him, how the fuck did you recognize me? He said, oh, all you have to do is open your mouth. Anyone will recognize that voice. I suppose he's not wrong. I begged him not to tell Vito. But he said it's only a matter of time before he finds out. And he can't really keep something like that from Vito, so... You didn't hear anything about me, did you?
No, I haven't been told anything.
So maybe Vito still hasn't been told.
I have no idea. All I know is that I haven't heard nothing about it except for from you. So, and of course, I haven't told nobody, and neither has Cecilia. I mean, she just found out that you were here today. I didn't even tell her.
I appreciate that. Besides, if she's with you, I can trust her. I trust your judgment better than Vito's, at least. That became very evident to me in the last month or so that I was here last September. I don't know, God, it's like...
What happened?
Before I left, things were already turning to shit. It's like... By the time I left, I could barely recognize Vito. And I understand I wasn't exactly in the right shape of mind, neither myself. I lost Chloe. And it was a big distraction for me. I didn't feel like coming around no more. Whenever I did come around, it was just Serena bossing me around. Her and I getting into arguments, and Vito more often than not taking her side.
You'll always take her side. Just like you always did back then, too.
Yeah. To think. Some things don't change. You'd think by now he'd know to trust his own twin sister, but no. Although, never really was the best sister to her.
I don't know about that. I mean, you told him how it is. You didn't sugarcoat shit. You did what you had to do. Straightforward with him, whereas Serena. I mean, let's be honest here. I bet you that woman has not told him a single truth the entire time that she's been by his side. She's only agreed and agreed and agreed and kissed his ass to get where she's at. Which is a sad truth to say, but it's just simply how it was. I mean, she did the same shit to me whenever I was boss, trying to get any sort of semblance of power and recognition that she could, and I wasn't buying into it.
That's exactly what it all comes back to. Even when we were still with the Lucas and she first got made, she was immediately starting to make moves to, stroke Pesky's ego. Because to whoever, she was sniffing out the power, trying to get hold of whatever she could. And she'd do anything to hold on to that power, to keep it close to her. That became evident to me when she, and I got into a little bit of an argument over trying to lead a mission. And it was the last straw for me. And she told me at the time, maybe, you're not really much use to us in the state that you're in.
That's what she said to you.
I don't blame her for it. I wasn't in the right state of mind, but she could have done something to pick me up. She could have done something to pull me out of it.
That's not something that you said to family.
She told me she thought about having me replaced several times.
Well, they already have. Desmond, I don't know how I feel about him.
I mean, when I left, at the time I thought he was best suited for the job. I don't really know, he's not Paisan. He doesn't know things the way that we know. And truth be told, he used to be a cop.
What?
I don't remember if he was a cop or a private investigator, but either way, he was on the other side for a while. You know what
That alone is enough to not trust him. I mean,
to not have let him in the first place, but I wasn't
exactly.
for that.
Well, whenever I brought Cecilia around, they were not very happy about that. Well, specifically Serena. I mean, she essentially kicked Cecilia out of the first ever meeting that we were having whenever Vito wanted her there. And she kicked her out instead.
So she...
And claimed it was that she didn't know that Vito wanted her there.
And Vito let this slide.
Yeah, Vito didn't do anything about it.
So he's just getting stepped all over by her. He's lost his whole backbone.
When it comes to her, and Desmond, I assume so. I mean, that man, you want to know what he said to me?
What did he say?
Whenever I was talking to them, I approached the three of them after everything had happened, and I said, is there a reason why Cecilia was kicked out? And they said, Vito was like, what, she wasn't in here? And I said, no, she was told to leave. And that's when Serena started doing the thing, which said, well, I didn't know. I thought Vito didn't want her here, or this and that, making up every excuse in the book that she could to,
I bet you there was a fucking lie, too.
And then, after the conversation progressed a little more, and we kept talking, I explained to them, yes, she's, a lover. We have,
She's with you. You were feelings for her.
Right, exactly. And, agreed that if people come here together from out of this place, that they should be allowed to, stay here together, and that she should be allowed to join. But if it were a situation where I met her here in Monroe, that wouldn't have slid. So, But regardless of that, after all that happened, what I was trying to get to was that Desmond looked me in the fucking eyes and he said, well, you know, even if you do have to take her out, that your loyalty still lies with this family, right? This family.
The family that
Does
you
he know?
fucking made.
Right, does he know who he's talking to? I mean, that would be like him telling Vito that or you that. And I mean, it's. He's looking at a Genovese, telling him his loyalty better lie with this family. And you know, for a long time there, I wondered towards the end simply because I felt betrayed by Vito. Vito and Serena refused to even come around anymore.
They haven't been around.
They. What's that?
They haven't been around.
No, they have. I meant before, like whenever before I left. You know, I mean, I never saw them, and they were around. They just avoided me, and whether they want to admit that or not, they did. And it was because they felt like outsiders, even though everyone followed them around. It just, I don't know. It was a bunch of bullshit.
They estranged everyone from you as well.
Exactly.
Jilly, Flo, all of the people from back in the day. Pinned them all up against you.
I know that Daisy didn't help with that, but I was trying to compromise, and I was willing to do what I had to do and remove her from the position that she was in so long as Vito took the role that I was in. That is what I wanted. Vito wouldn't do it.
He refused up until you left, and he took it.
Anyway, regardless. So when you left, you said the final straw was Serena essentially belittling you into the ground and not doing anything to help you, to try and motivate you.
Yeah. I just felt like I wasn't wanted anymore. Not so much even wanted, but needed, really.
Mm.
It became obvious to me after coming back and hearing some of the shit that Vinny has said, and now what you've said as well. Things have gotten a hell of a lot worse since my leaving.
It's quite something, truly. I mean, I don't really know how to feel about it, and I don't know what to do about it. I feel as though if I try and take my leave again, that Vito's gonna get pissed off and finally just do what he wanted to do months ago.
Why do you think he wants to kill you?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't necessarily think that it's going to be him that would want to. I think it'll be the other two.
Well, I don't think Vito could ever bring himself to kill you. But...
No, but he might.
Whispering in
Exactly.
his ear, saying, oh look, this is the second time he's abandoned us. Whatever else a snake would whisper. She would be the only reason. Desmond too, possibly, that you would be taken out.
What about you? Do you think that Vito is looking to the same to you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Especially if Serena knows that I'm back.
I doubt she does.
I don't know, I feel like I must have run into her walking with some of her new boys the other day. I don't think she recognized me, though. I was dressed up differently from now. And I didn't speak as she walked past, but... they're gonna find out sooner or later. I haven't sent any telegrams, nor have I received any from them. And that I should talk to Vito soon. I don't think he'll like what I have to say, though.
Well, what are your plans then? Yeah.
Well, there's stuff to say. I know in my heart that I really don't want to return to the family. It'll only end up with one of the generations that I know that. Be it me, you, Serena, Vito. I can't stand the way that they run things, especially after the shit you told me I would be. I wouldn't know how to go about it in some sort of civil way. That being said, what do I do with myself then? Start something of my own? I don't think Vito would let me do that, let alone Serena, investment, the others.
The only way that we could know is if we tried. If you tried.
The thing
You
is,
know that I'm not going to let you do that alone.
exactly. I was gonna say, I couldn't do it without you by my side. And I know you and I, we've had our fair share of arguments throughout our time here in Monroe, but you've always had my best interest at heart, as I have with yours. And there's nobody else I'd want by my side. Thing is, I've heard Vinny and the things he's had to say, and the things that have happened to Marie. He started to explain a little bit, but then he got a customer. I told him we'd talk at another time. He could explain some more. What do you know about Marie? What's happened to her? She had a kid. Vito's.
Shit. Leonello is his name. I don't know. I was there. I was there with Vito whenever it was, I mean, we weren't there when he was born. We were there after the fact. But, you know, Vito was acting very strange in that place with Marie. It was, I don't know. It was like he didn't want to be there. Like the kid wasn't his, almost. I don't know. It was very strange to me, but
No, Vinny told me that Marie's over there living with Winnie and him. And I found
yep,
it awfully strange.
it is very strange. I think that Vito explained to me that he did it simply to protect her, to try and keep her safe. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think the swamps are safe ever, to be fair. So,
Surely the safest place would be right under your nose.
right, you put her in an apartment in here in the city. I don't know. But you know that he adopted some girl, right? Vito?
God, he has another kid.
He adopted this girl named Mia, little orphan girl. She's Irish or English or something, I don't know. But she has our last name.
What?
Yeah, that's something that if I would have done with Percy or Seeker, that
He
I mean,
would
hell, I
have
think
let all hell
like everyone would have
break
killed me.
loose.
Yeah,
Yeah. How things change. The hypocrisy from him is... well,
she always talks about how how Marie never comes around anymore and how she misses her and all this and that. So, and then Vito's response to that is always, yeah, I'm not sure where she's at. I'm sorry. I don't know. She's just not coming around anymore. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there and that. I've never inquired about it. I kind of just let it be.
He doesn't know where she is, but he's the one that's letting her stay with
Right.
me and Vinny.
Right. I don't know. It's just a weird situation.
At this point, I think that he would be married to Serena if I were an outsider looking in.
That's what I've been told by a lot of people. Even Cecilia.
Well,
And Cecilia just got here.
she's an observant one then.
Yeah, there's this painting hanging up in the QBC now. Some artist did it. You'll never guess who it is in the painting.
No, Vito and
Vito.
Serena.
Vito and Serena. That's right. And Mia calls Serena. Just quite interesting to me. But, I haven't questioned it. I haven't said anything. I've only done what I've been told. Being a soldier in the family that we created and all.
A soldier.
That's right.
After all this fucking time. A fucking soldier.
Vito keeps talking about how he wants me to get acquainted with all the guys before he just promotes me and puts me in places. And to be honest, I told him I don't even want a fucking capo regime. I don't care for that shit. It's pointless.
I don't blame you, especially with how little capo regime means now.
Exactly. I mean, let's be honest here. If he's going to give some guy who was made a week ago capo regime, why should I, I mean, what's the difference between him getting it and me getting it? At that point, I mean,
That ain't nothing but a spit in the fucking face.
but like I said, I haven't said nothing. I haven't made any big deals about nothing. I haven't questioned him. Partially because I feel as though if I do, he's going to get pissed off and Serena's going to have some smart shit to say.
They're gonna go about bringing up the past again. I don't know, Con. The more and more I hear, the more I feel like you and I gotta do something. I mean something entirely separate from whatever the fuck they're doing.
I mean, the only thing that I can recommend and suggest is that if we were to be able to even do this and pull it off, that we maintain friendship with them at the very least. Because if we don't,
No, we can be allies. We are family, after all. If they get into a war, fine. We'll help them out as best we can. But I would expect them to do the same for us as well. That being said, I do not want to start no splinterfaction where I have any possibility of Serena possibly controlling any of my actions. I can't do that anymore. She and I just don't see eye to eye.
I don't think she sees eye to eye with many people. So you're not alone in that.
Except Vito. Well,
Except Vito. Well,
maybe at first they don't, but she'll get around to him. She's got her fingers deep in there.
Yeah, that's right. Well, when do you want to speak with him? If you even do.
The sooner the better, honestly.
I can go and try and find him, but I don't know if he's around or not. It's up to you, though.
Right. We also gotta gather more people. I'd want to get Vinny out of it, but I also don't want it to seem like Elle's back and that Elle's coming here to poach all of these people away from what he would see that he would have built, even though Vinny was there when you were.
Right, yeah.
I just don't want things to
I don't-
sour.
I don't know how you would see it. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe that's all we have to do. Maybe I gotta... Before talking to them, maybe I gotta talk to some of the people I have gathered. Charlotte's one of them. I don't know how you feel about that, but she was always good to me. Back when we were with the DeLucas.
I know I feel that Vito has strong feelings about her. Yeah, but then again, he had strong feelings about a lot of people. So, I don't know. But I don't personally mind Charlotte all that much. So, I'm pretty impartial about her. She was never rude or inconsiderate to me in particular. And she always came to us with information. So, you know.
That's the thing. I found some others as well. Some newcomers that seem promising. I don't know if you'd have anyone else in mind other than Cecilia.
Not quite. I mean, I don't really know nobody around here no more. Things have changed significantly.
Right. When do you think is best to talk to Vito?
Serena is not around.
Is Vito around? Have you seen him?
I don't know. I haven't seen him today, but that's what I'm saying. I could try and go find him, but I don't know. It just depends on what exactly we intend on doing. And once we do it, it sets a lot of shit in motion that we don't know if we can stop.
Yeah. My biggest worry is that we have that meeting and one of us ends up with a bullet in our head.
I don't know if Vito would do that and risk his life by himself just for one of us to die. I mean, I feel that it's only fitting that three of us stand here under this fucking gazebo, just like we did when we first came here, and discuss the things that we need to discuss civilly, like the siblings that we are.
That's the
If
best way to go about it. I agree.
he can't do that, then I mean, I don't know what he's become, truly. I mean, he must have let all the power get to his head. If he can't come here and have a civil fucking conversation with his siblings.
Look, I don't know if I could do it tonight. My time's a little short.
Yeah, it's fine.
But, I'll keep in touch for sure. And I would like to have that talk sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But, if you do see Vito tonight, will you let him know that I'm back? I'm alright with him knowing.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell him.
And that I want to sit down. Just you, me, and him. As soon as possible.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
Hey, right back at you.
Just so you know, they do still use this place. So if you're ever here by yourself, be careful.
Alright. That's good to know.
And then right down here
Yeah.
in the bushes, they got a barrel. They use there to cook cocaine. So just so you know. Yeah.
Even better. Sorry to keep you away from him for a little bit.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'd love to sit and chat, but there's some things I need to get in order. I'm sure we'll see each other soon, Cecilia.
Yeah, no worries. Nice to meet you again.
Yeah, right back at you. You two take care, alright?
Yeah, we'll see
You
you.
as well.
I'll be in touch. Things have been put in play.
Oh, hello.
And
What did you say? Sorry, I was reading.
I said things have been put in play. I'm gonna have to
I
have a
see.
meeting soon enough.
Meeting, I see.
It's just gonna be
Fair enough.
calm. Vito and
All right.
I would like
Would you need anyone nearby?
I would like to I would like to have you nearby, but not inside, of course. Maybe the next property over, just past the fence, out of sight. But still,
I see. The Vordelak Manor, you mean?
was it the one that I just took you to?
No, I mean you said you want me at a property nearby, next door.
The White House you're talking about.
Yes. Is it that one you want me at?
That's fine. Whatever works
All
best
right.
for you.
Well, to be honest, I was keeping an eye on you anyway. A safe distance away, not to be. Forgive me for being paranoid, but that's just the way I am.
Calm would never have any harm done to me.
No, I assumed he wouldn't, quite honestly, but there was that lady with him, and I know you say that she's probably trustworthy, but can't be
She's his
sure.
lover. She's not gonna do
No, well, that's
anything.
even more suspicion, if you ask me. You know, lovers are usually the person people get to.
You know, Charlotte, I really have to go. I should take care of some stuff, and we'll talk soon, alright?
All right. Constance was here, barefooted, just sort of sitting on the bloody dirt. She was. So I've spoken to Vincenzo, the chap, and I've given her a bit of money to go and get some bloody decent clothes.
Alright, perfect. If possible, try and find the fruit man tonight. I gotta go.
I shall. All right. See you soon.
See ya.